Okay, let's go.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm swell. What about you?
It's Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday. I
But it's
probably should have
Taco
made another.
Tuesday, so it's a good
Taco
excuse to drink and make margaritas at 9 a.m.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
It feels really really early. It is a Tuesday. I feel like I'm in limbo right now.
Yeah. But it's getting warm here, so that's good. I mean, I know it's always hot where you are, but where I am, it's gonna be in the 80s this week. So I'm just getting in like the margarita mindset and pool day mindset, and it's gonna be great.
I am excited for beach, lake, Hawaii, more Hawaii.
You went to the beach last week.
Yeah.
That's so good. Did you have fun?
I did. I had a very serious crash out the night before the beach, though.
Oh, man. Why?
Yeah. So I was getting everything ready, like I do as a mother, before the day we left for the beach. So that night I'm getting everything packed, making sure there's snacks, all the stuff.
Yeah.
And I get to bed pretty late. I think maybe around like 1:30, and I lay my head down and I'm exhausted. So I'm like, finally I get to lay down. My head hits the pillow. 30 seconds later, I hear one of the fire alarms, the little smoke detectors, start chirping. Chirp, chirp.
Oh.
And I'm like,
and why does it always happen like at night? It can never happen like
it can't happen during the day in the middle of the fucking day.
No,
like, yeah, no.
Always at night.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to let it chirp once. Okay, hopefully that's it. A minute on the dot. Chirp, chirp. I'm like, and it's loud. Like, I feel like it's in my room.
Also, those, like, they don't go off every minute, every 2 minutes. I swear it goes off when it wants to. And then it's like when you're going to look for it to figure out which one in the house it is,
you cannot figure it out.
It won't go off. And then the moment you go lay down, it's like, the government's like, all right, ping it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes.
She's
So
back
I
in bed.
swear it felt like I had a smoke detector right next to my bed frame going beep, beep. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, I got to get up. I have to, like, I got to. So I'm getting a stool, trying to like juggle myself up to try to reach this smoke detector. And then when I'm up next to it and it chirps, I'm like, I can't tell if that was it or not.
Yeah.
But it sounded so loud. So I'm like, maybe it came from my room. So I get the one down from my room. And then I'm like, oh, thank God, finally. Chirp, chirp. So it's not that one. It's another one. So then I'm like going towards the kids' room. And I think I hear it in one of the kids' rooms. And I remove that one. And then I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure I got it. Right? Like, I'm so tired. These things are just going off. And then I hear the chirp again. And I'm like, no. I feel like I'm being punked. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. And so I'm like, there's no way. So I'm just like sitting on A's bed, just like with my head in my hands, like, please, please stop. And then John comes in, and I've already taken the batteries out of the smoke detectors. And he comes over and like presses a button on a couple of them, and they chirp once without batteries in them. They chirp, and then that was it.
Oh my God.
So like, I don't know if he had hit like a reset button on them, but I'm like, so you're telling me this asshole was sitting here chirping, unplugged from the ceiling and with the battery taken out. What? Like, you cannot tell me
like,
that.
I never watched the show Friends, but I've heard so much about that Friends episode where she like takes out the ceiling, like takes the batteries out, like, and it's still just chirping away. It's wild.
I felt like I was going crazy.
Yeah.
It was
insane.
horrible. And then obviously John's pissed because he's like trying to sleep. And I'm like, you're pissed. You should see what's going on in my brain right now. Like, I'm ready to burn the whole house down. And no one will know because I'm taking down all the smoke alarms. So that was.
So, and then the dogs
atrocious.
freak out always too.
Yeah. So the dogs were like following me around like ducks, nervous, like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
That's one of those things though that's like, I since we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories, I feel like smoke alarms, like my conspiracy theory is that the government actually listens to us or watches us through those little things because of, I swear, like when you walk away from it, then it beeps.
And I
Yeah.
could not for the life of me figure out which one it was. It's
Yeah,
really, really
that's so
mean, to be
stressful.
honest. It's like talk about like the government's listening or hearing. Ani can be there and be like, "Mommy, please take me to Chuck E. Cheese. I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese." I'm like, "Okay, not today, but maybe in a few days we'll go." And then every other commercial or ad on YouTube is for Chuck E. Cheese. And she's crying the next 5 days because all she
I
sees,
don't like you.
yeah, exactly.
Oh
You're
my
not my
god.
friend. I don't like you. I'm like, God, well, good. I don't like you either right now. Yeah, it's
Oh
really
my
rude.
god. Oh my gosh.
Any crash outs for you? Any mental breakdowns?
I mean, I have a funny story about I already talked about this. Did I talk about how G mentioned like if we were to have another kid?
She would be concerned, is what she said, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I did tell you already about like we asked if she wanted another, what would she do if we had another, like if we had another kid, and obviously we're not going to because Christian is snipped, he has a
Yeah.
vasectomy, but I mean she's old enough now to where she's like becoming familiar with that, but we're like, what would you want another sibling, what would you do? And she's like, I'd be concerned because Dad, I know you have the surgery to where you can't have any more kids, so I'd be questioning Mom on who's the baby daddy.
Yeah, that's
And we were just
hilarious.
dying laughing. But it's just funny, like what she knows compared to like growing up and things that like we knew or what we didn't know, and like even just like like childhood fears or like stuff we thought was so scary as a kid. Like, what was an irrational fear you had as a kid that you like thought was true? For example, like quicksand.
Oh,
Or dude, I was like so convinced quicksand was real.
sharks in the pool. You could get eaten in any pool
Oh
you went
my god,
into
I'm
by a
still
shark.
terrified if I am in the
My
pool.
ass will be swimming across the pool so fast in fear of just getting sucked
Right,
underneath some
but
freak
yet like
incident.
yeah, or like drains, pool drains, which that is a
Hmm.
real thing, but I would be terrified
Yeah.
if even to this day I'm like, don't touch the drains, guys. Don't touch the drains because it's gonna suck you up.
You will get stuck. You will
You
die.
will die. Don't touch the pool drains.
What movie is it where he's like, you will get chlamydia and die? Is that Mean Girls?
Oh my god, I think so.
Yeah. It's like everything I tell the kids, like, you will do this, you will die.
You will die.
You will die.
So yeah,
Oh
childhood
man.
irrational fears, quicksand, Bermuda. Uh, I always thought like if we flew over the Bermuda Triangle, like we would die.
You would die.
Which,
No, still,
yeah,
you will die.
still,
You'll go missing.
yeah, like that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Um, and one thing that I was researching on with the Bermuda Triangle is because for a while I feel like it was super popular, and that's like all we heard about was planes
Yeah.
and ships going missing,
It
and then it
definitely
kind of
was like a
calmed down
fad that went
for
on like a yeah.
yeah, and it calmed down for a while now. But I was looking up like has anything recently happened, and I guess there are still some recent shit that's gone down. Um, but so like the most famous disappearance was called Flight 19 in 1945, and that's when 5 of the Navy planes vanished during training, and their
5.
last like 5, and they're Navy planes, so those are big ass heavy duty planes,
Yeah.
and their last transmission said was, our compasses are not working, we are not sure where we are. And then they sent a rescue plane to go search for them, and that also disappeared, and they never found them.
It seems like there's almost like if their compasses aren't working, isn't that like some type of electromagnetic issue? So like there's
Yeah.
something strong enough over that general area that's
Mm-hmm.
causing those things to malfunction. That's wild.
Yeah, they do say like one of the conspiracies is magnetic vortex, portal theory, which is what
Oh,
causes like the electromagnetic vortexes that are in that area when you go through the Bermuda Triangle. It causes the compasses to not work or to spin. It disables navigation systems and opens portals to other dimensions, which I could believe that because no one ever finds them.
yeah.
And like for the amount of planes and ships that have gone missing, and there's been no, like, they haven't found them, that's what trips me out. Because usually, if like a plane goes down, they will at least find debris or
They'll find some evidence of the
something.
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just what like trips me out. So
It's
there was
like
that
Land of the
plane.
Lost. It's like how when they get in the sand, they see like ships, buses, cars, ice cream
Uh
trucks,
huh.
like all that stuff.
That movie is so funny. I love that
It's so
movie.
good.
And then there was a USS Cyclops, which happened in 1918, and there was 309 people on board, and there was no distress call, no sign for help, and there was no wreckage that was ever found. Like 309 bodies, and you're telling me you
Just
didn't
gone.
find one? I it
That's
just
so creepy.
yeah. I just like,
I
and
bet you they're
how does a
scared to
plane?
almost like do research on this though and like actually enter that territory because they're like, fuck, so many people have gone missing. Like we're risking also just it's almost like a
Well,
black hole in space or something. Like
I'm
you
wondering
can't
like how does a plane disappear without even a distress call?
right.
Usually
Yeah.
there's like, because they have to be so on it with like, I'm sure especially when they're going through that area, you would think they would be more on it with tracking that
Yeah.
plane, especially if it's like a Navy plane, like knowing their
Yes.
location at all times and constant
Yep.
communication. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of these stories you'll hear about, but then they just kind of like close the case and move on. And then they're like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just gone. It's gone. But they
Well, I'm
don't,
sure the government's also like, don't divulge any information like we don't even know.
yeah.
Like I couldn't I don't know. That's so crazy to think about. Like just people disappearing. Like especially like in an airplane, you would see it coming. They have radar systems. You
Yeah.
would see something like a big shift coming or an emergency situation before it would actually happen. What
Mhm.
if they are getting sucked into these portals and there's literally no time to do a distress call? It's like 1 second you're flying on the plane and the next, like, boom, like, where are they? Where have they
Yeah.
gone?
Mhm.
What if they're like living their life right now in some alternate dimension and they're like, well, we'll never go back? Like, that's insane,
That'd be pretty crazy.
right? I'm
That's
tempted.
wild. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, that's funny. I'm like, where'd Lex go? She like booked a flight to make sure it went right over the
I'm going
Bermuda
over the Bermuda
Triangle.
Triangle. Well, there's a
I always
show.
associate Bermuda Triangle with Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't even know if any, because I'm obsessed with those movies. I don't know if they even like went over the Bermuda Triangle in any of those movies, but I don't know why I associate the two together.
Yeah. I don't know if they do either.
Hmm.
I want
Yeah.
to say no, but I could be wrong.
Hmm.
But did you ever watch that show Manifest?
I started to. I didn't get fully through the season, but I did watch. I would say like 5 episodes.
I mean, that was a crazy concept in
That
itself. Like
I
you're
could totally
flying,
believe
you
that.
hit turbulence, and then like you
Next thing you
land and
know, yeah, and
they're
you've
like,
been
it's
missing for what,
five
20
years.
years?
It was like, I think it was 5 or 6 years, I want to say.
Yeah.
And like people have moved on, like kids are
It was a
older.
while because the girl like went to see her dad, or the dad went and visited his daughter, and she was like grown up or something. That would be trippy.
Well, and remember the guy had the one of the main characters, he had twins, and one of the twins
Yes.
stayed with him on the plane and the daughter stayed with the mom
Yes.
like on
Mhm.
land. And so when they had landed, the little boy was still his normal age and his twin was like 5 or 6 years older.
That's so crazy.
It was insane. Yeah, that show was really cool. It was a really cool show.
Sometimes like shows like that, I'm like, are they giving us like are they making these
Are they
shows because
dropping
they're
hints?
like, yeah, are they dropping hints saying like this is actually real, but
Well, the
this is just
best
our
way
way
to
of telling you
give out
guys?
information is to just throw it out there, just hiding in plain sight. Like,
Yeah. 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 Or, I mean, because we're so obsessed with mermaids, maybe the Bermuda Triangle, there have been conspiracies on it just being filled with like pirates and fictional sea creatures, because realistically, we only know what's in 5% of the ocean. The other 95%
yeah,
we have not explored yet, which is terrifying.
it is terrifying.
But
That's
if there's
really
some
scary.
dope ass sirens, I like, I want to be a mermaid. They can
Oh
take
yeah,
me.
sign me up. If someone was like, "Hey, you could go be a siren, like you could go live your life as a mermaid," I would write my kids a lovely note, and my ass would be in the water. I love you guys.
You're
Mommy
like
loves you. Come
picking
visit
out
me
the colors
in
of
the
your fins.
Caribbean. Yeah. I want that one for, I'm going to do an ombre effect. And I want the tips of my tails to be this one. Yeah. I mean, who's to say that all this, I mean, it comes from somewhere. So in
Mm-hmm.
my head, I'm like, I'll believe in anything until you can prove to me that it doesn't exist. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
can prove they don't exist. They just haven't found them yet.
Mm-hmm. So the most recent one with the Bermuda Triangle that went missing was in December of 2020, and it was a ship with 20 crew members that disappeared without a trace of wreckage. And I'm pretty sure they still haven't found them. And then there
Yeah.
was one in 2017, actually two in 2017 and 2008, and none of them have ever been found.
That's insane, especially with like
Mm-hmm.
having newer technology.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it, but the conspiracies behind it, it's either alien abductions in the sky and sea, magnetic vortex, or the portal theory that we talked about,
Yeah.
lost city of Atlantis beneath it, which is kind of cool, which made me think of like mermaids and sirens.
Yeah.
Or which this is more scientifical, methane gas eruptions, which this is kind of true with scientists did find that there were methane gas bubbles coming from the ocean floor and rising up, which could reduce water density, cause ships to instantly sink, or kill engines midair, because they have documented some methane gas pockets in some parts of that area, but
But
it's
still,
not
they would find
consistently
some
proven.
evidence, you would think,
Right.
right?
Exactly. It doesn't explain the vanishings of the
And
aircraft.
there
So,
has been, like, I'm pretty sure there's been documentation of um, extraterrestrials coming out of water and going into
yeah.
water with their ships. So the
Mhm.
alien theory is kind of cool.
Yeah. And another theory behind it is time travel, which people have said that the US Navy has done studies and investigations on if there's like, oh, that's so crazy, teleportation tech. But if there were, they're not going to tell us. So,
Yeah. Why would we be
um,
able to have fun? I'd be
right.
causing trouble throughout millennia.
So, yeah, I don't like, a lot of people will say, oh, it's just bad weather. It's bad weather. But like, I'm not just going to believe it's bad weather every time. It
Yeah.
doesn't add up. Or if it was bad weather, it doesn't, there would still show some wreckage, or like they would find pieces of the boat. It
Yeah,
just doesn't,
exactly.
it doesn't make any sense. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm so curious about it, but like, would you fly over the Bermuda?
Not
I wonder.
without being prepared to die, probably. Or at least like
Yeah.
something's gonna happen, no one's ever gonna find me.
Uh huh.
I mean,
I mean,
what do you personally think it is? What do you think it could be?
I feel like it's probably a couple different things. Scientifically, I could see, yes, maybe it does have methane gas bubbles, but I don't think that's what's causing it. I think
Yeah.
there's something else to it. Like, I could see it being like a whole other world in that area that we don't know of, or it's
Yeah.
like causing a weird like vortex or another dimension to where like
Yeah.
in that
Some sort of
area
portal type.
there's some type of glitch that
Yes.
causes us to just be like pulled into another dimension.
Yeah.
I kind of think that makes more sense. But I mean, it's the most popular flight path because it's going through Miami, Bermuda, and San Juan. So it's such a popular path that it's taken every day without people even realizing it.
Oh, wow.
But because of the missing ships and planes, you would think they would be more like in communication with those flights. And maybe they are. Maybe we just don't hear about it. Maybe they
Yeah.
know there's something going on with it and it's something they pay more attention to and they just don't talk about it to the
Yeah,
public.
like why would
Which
they make
makes
that
sense.
publicly known? People would be
Right.
freaking out.
Yeah.
And the majority of the flights are successful and have no issues.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Yep. Speaking of flights, you want to talk about DIA?
Yes. So my conspiracy is on the Denver International Airport. These are all alleged theories about it. But as I was reading, I really did like a what the fuck so many times. Like, so when construction began, allegedly, they had a whole bunch done, decided, scrap that. We're going to bury that underground and then we're going to rebuild above it. So this was supposed to be, the budget was like 1 billion, B as in billion.
Yeah.
They ended up spending $5 billion on this airport. And then they basically decided, we're going to put this airport in the middle of nowhere in Colorado. It is the largest airport in the United States, the second largest in the world.
Which it is a pretty big airport.
Yes. So the theory is it holds massive underground tunnel systems, and it is going to be the bunker for the elites, the New World Order, the Illuminati, for the next apocalyptic era where they will need a safe place.
Do they
The
say
Denver
when this
Airport.
apocalyptic era is going to happen? Because I need to
No,
prepare.
they're not going to tell us. It's also allegedly 100 miles away from the NORAD base, and that base is built into the Cheyenne Mountains in Colorado Springs.
Oh.
So this is one of the top bases that have the radar systems for anything that would hit. So it's a conveniently located airport for that.
Okay.
Also, when you drive in, we're pretty familiar with Colorado. Do you remember the 32-foot horse? It's a blue.
Because I lived there for so long, and every time we go past there, our kids are like, they're always pointing out that scary ass horse with the glowing eyes. Yeah.
Yes. So his name is Lucifer.
That's terrifying.
Is what the locals call him. You know, people have said he is I think it's like one of the four horses of the apocalypse. So his
what
eyes
does that mean?
It's an apocalyptic. It's an apocalyptic horse. The four horses of the apocalypse, I guess.
But where's the other three?
We don't know. That's why these are conspiracy theories.
Okay.
So his eyes actually do glow red. And that is because the artist, his father owned a neon shop. So tribute to his father, he put neon eyes in the horse. He didn't have to make it as scary as he did, but he did.
Didn't the guy who was building the horse, it fell onto him and killed him during?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So before the horse was finished, a piece of it broke off, landed on his leg, and severed an artery. So the horse killed its maker before it was ever presented to the airport.
Cursed.
Yes.
It's cursed.
So everybody says this is a cursed horse.
Yep.
Also, there are a lot of pieces of artwork that have Nazi symbolism and New World Order symbolism right in front of you, like hiding in plain sight. It is right in front of you. So, and I can send you pictures of these and show you pictures so you can see. But the runway that the planes land, if you look, you can see the shape of a swastika. Allegedly.
Oh my God, I need to we need to Google that and see if we can see it.
I saw it. I saw a picture. I have a picture. I don't know if you'll be able to see it clearly, but let's see.
Well, let's see if we'll be able to, we can insert it into this episode.
Yes. So some people are like, no, that's just a runway. Some people are like, I can see that clear as day. I'm kind of in the middle. I could definitely see it, but I don't know what other runways look like for other airports either. So,
right. Okay.
You know,
yeah.
So there are multiple murals all over the Denver airport. And a lot of the symbolisms are very Nazi and very New World Order cult-like. So so these murals are peace, harmony, and nature. One of the first murals is a soldier with a gas mask. You can tell it's a Nazi uniform. His hat has one of the symbols that the Nazis wore. He has a rifle in one hand and he has a sword in the other. And he's swinging the sword, which is a scimitar, I believe is what it's called. I'm probably incorrect with that. But it is a Masonic sword. So the Freemasons, like, it's a symbol of that. And that sword is piercing the genitalia of a dove. So this scary ass soldier is holding this weapon, and then there's dead children laying in the mural as well. And then a swooping of a mother sobbing, holding a dead baby in her arms. Multiple.
Oh my God, that's awful.
And these are right in the middle of the Denver airport.
No way.
Yes. Yes. When I was reading this, I was like,
so much attention the next time. Is that, what gates are those in?
I'll find out for you.
Yeah, I need
this
to see
is like a black and white, but as you can see him holding the sword. These are the mothers holding the dead baby, and these are all children that have died.
You'll insert it, but that's, I don't even know if I want to. That's awful.
Like, I didn't get good energy looking at these murals. And then to think that these are in the airport where millions of people pass by them all the time and probably don't think twice.
DIA is one of the busiest airports in the world. So yeah, the fact that that those are even in there and there's not more talk on that, or those have not gotten removed.
Yes. And that's
oh my God, let's get those removed.
Yeah. So the second mural is of children of different races weeping over a whole bunch of animals that have gone extinct. Jaguars, sea turtles, penguins. So, and then at the bottom of this mural are 3 girls in caskets that are dead.
Oh my God, we need to get these photos removed. So we need everyone to repost this. And we're going to get these removed. Yeah. This is awful.
Yeah. So one of the girls, there's a white girl, a black girl, and a Native American girl in these caskets. The little white girl is blonde and has the yellow Jewish star on her.
Oh.
And what else did they say about her? She's holding a Bible and a yellow star used by the Nazis to identify the Jews. It's symbolizing the death of Judeo-Christian beliefs, which is like a part of the New World Order. So one of their things is the New World Order wants mass genocide. So they want to get rid of the majority of the population. They want to get rid of certain religions. And that mural also has like a forest in the background set on fire. And then behind that, you can see a whole city on fire as well. So it's like showing.
My God.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then one of the other
I wonder
murals,
if it shows like these murals are in order with how like each one has a specific meaning on getting to this new, what do they call, apocalypse, right?
Yes.
So do each one of these murals hold a significant meaning as what will be going on during that time of our lives for that mural?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's allegedly propaganda of like what the new world order would want for the world, like a mass genocide, basically. Um, and there was something that said um, in one of the photos as well that indicates that some of the children had died from the lethal gas that they used to like exterminate the Jewish people as well.
Right, when they did all
And
the
that's
gas
why one of
chambers
the
and shit.
soldiers is wearing the gas mask in one of the murals.
That was like, I feel like in school, like elementary, middle, high school, the way they taught history, I totally disagree with, because I feel like it's so, with the way they teach it, it's so boring. And like now, the older I get, I love learning about history so much, because I feel like it's taught in such a different way, or I can learn about it in the way that I want to learn about it. But the Holocaust is one part of history that I will never, like, I was always genuinely so interested in everything behind that, because of one, just how like sick it was. It was awful, but the gas chambers were just like a whole nother level. And just, I remember learning about that, and they were teaching this to us in like late elementary, early middle school, and they would show us pictures of like literally piles of bodies from the Holocaust. It was awful. I'm like, oh,
it is
so terrible.
truly sickening. Like,
Yeah.
so the third one of the other murals is all of the kids basically rejoicing over a genetically modified plant in the center.
Weird.
And I believe this one has that German soldier dead at the bottom.
Oh.
But on that mural that I was discussing, where the soldier has the knife and it's like the weeping mother holding her dead baby, at the bottom of it there's actually a letter that you can read, and it is it was actually written by a little girl that died during the Holocaust, and she was 14 years old, and that was a letter that she had wrote.
Oh my God, that stuff just makes me sick.
It's so sickening. I'm
flying into DIA in May, so I'm gonna be looking.
Oh, yes, you have to check all these out then.
Yeah.
So the other mural is all of the kids rejoicing over this genetically modified plant. So this is kind of like the end result, right? So you have this soldier coming in, killing, mothers crying over babies. Then you see like the death of religion, and you see these kids like weeping over all of these endangered animals, things set on fire. And then this third mural, we see them all rejoicing over this plant, this magical genetically modified plant. And you see all of the animals back. But apparently some of the tigers in the photos, the cubs, have faces of people. So they're like also genetically modified, which is so strange. Like, as I was learning about these murals, I thought exactly what you thought. Like, how the hell have we allowed this to stay in this airport?
Oh
This
my
is
God.
why it's conspiracy. But to see like so many Nazi symbols in these murals, and then to look at the runway and be like, that's eerily similar to a swastika.
Yeah.
That's a little yucky as well. There's also a slab of concrete that has writing on it inside of the airport, and it has a Masonic symbol on it as well. And there's a time capsule buried underneath it that they're going to be opening in, I believe, 2094. And on this granite slab, like I said, is the Masonic symbol. And then it says New World Airport Commission. Okay, so on top of that slab being there, there's also gargoyles inside of the airport.
Oh, I have seen those. Those are pretty dope.
So in baggage claim, there are 2 gargoyles.
Yep.
And they are popped out of suitcases, apparently to protect, safe passage in your luggage. People have been like, what are they really trying to protect? These underground tunnels? Like,
yeah.
Denver is also known for their really funny billboards because they have construction literally all the time. As if the airport isn't big enough, what else do they need to build? And a lot of conspiracy theorists are like, well, to me, they're hiding stuff in plain sight. So the people that work at the airport were like, we're going to feed into this and put up billboards giving the people what they want. So are they giving the people what they want, or are they like, well, nobody's going to really believe us anyway, so let's do it, except for a couple people. So one of them has a hard hat, and it says construction or cover up. And the hard hat has the symbol of the Illuminati on it.
Oh.
Another one has the gargoyle, and it says, what's happening behind this wall? A, gargoyle breeding grounds. B, a top secret Freemason meeting. Or C, an improved airport experience.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah. Another one has Lucifer on it with lasers coming out of his eyes. And it says, are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world?
Damn.
Another one has basically like a reptilian or like a lizard person. And it says, what are we doing? A, adding amazing new restaurants and bars. B, building an Illuminati headquarter. Or C, remodeling the lizard people's lair.
That's funny.
Another one, they have so many. Another one has like a little lizard hand and then tools. And it says, thanks for being patient. The lizard people keep stealing our tools. So they're really feeding into this whole conspiracy thing. See, here's another one, a lizard guy doing construction. Apologies for the noise. It takes really big drills to get to the underworld.
That's funny. I know this is so off topic, but it reminds me of the billboards because in Vegas, sometimes there will be such good billboards, and there's always the best billboards for little darlings. Like whoever is in charge of running and making those, like props to you, and especially every year when school gets out, they always post something like hiring new grads.
Oh, that's hilarious. Their marketing team, that's genius.
Yes, they always have the best billboards. And for those of you who don't know, Little Darlings is a strip club. So in Vegas, putting that
you can
is just
be 18 to get in there. So the fact that they're targeting these young girls getting out of high schools. Hilarious but sickening at the same time.
Yeah.
Just trying to help girls make some money, I guess, Props to you, girl. Do your thing.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's crazy. Well, what do you think they're doing there? What's your conspiracy on the DIA?
I'm all for allegedly believing that there's underground stuff going on. I mean, you can't tell me that there's all of these billionaires and elitists that haven't put into consideration an apocalyptic event happening.
Yeah.
So,
and they probably all know when it's going to happen because it's going to be planned by the wealthiest of the wealthiest. So they probably have a lot of authority in deciding when and what's going to happen.
I mean, it's pretty smart if you have such a large area that you can have a massive underground system. An airport is a perfect thing to put above that because you can just say like, this is for baggage and transporting and all of that. No one would think twice about it. Why
Right.
would you? Like, why would the average person think twice? You wouldn't.
Yeah.
And then, you know, having a tunnel system go directly to this other base
Yeah.
is like, it's smart. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a really smart way to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I fully believe in like aliens being involved with that. I'd have to look up some like stories of people that had worked there to see what they
Yeah.
say, but I don't know if they would actually be able to say much without men in black suits coming to their door and
Yeah.
being like, yeah, we need everything, your phones, your laptops, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm all for thinking like, yeah, clearly there's like a lot of Masonic symbolism. There's a lot of Nazi symbolism.
Yeah.
And it just makes you scratch your head a little bit for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Be right back. Gonna go build my own bunker.
yeah, I'm sickened by the murals that are there. In one article I had read that he was told what to paint.
Mm-hmm.
They just liked his form of expression with his art, I guess.
Yeah.
But just looking at the murals, I was very unsettled by it. Like, I didn't look at this and go, oh my God, this is art and this is protesting and this is proving a point. Like, I didn't get that from these pieces of art. I got
it was just a lot of like sadness and
yeah, this
depression in those
really
murals.
leaves me feeling uneasy.
Yeah. Damn.
So I don't know. I have a lot more I want to pay attention to next time I'm in the airport.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a lot of circles on the floor and symbolism that also leads to like more, I think it was Nazi symbolism, like the Nazis believing in like the black sun or the sun being blacked out or something. So there's some symbolisms on the floor showing like an eclipse of the sun or yeah.
Interesting
Like
and very confusing. Yeah, there's so many. We could go on for hours about conspiracies.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm definitely going to be paying a lot more attention with the Denver airport next time I'm there.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I'll keep you posted when I go.
Yeah, let me know next time you're over the Bermuda Triangle, or don't. I mean, if you go missing, I'll definitely be like, I'm coming for you. I'll write a note to my kids.
I love that. All right, well, I guess that's all. Should we do our closing prayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make one.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, bless up.
Bless up. Two of the most non-religious girls. Just here to spread a little
love and our own little religion.
A little information that maybe you didn't have before.
Yeah. If you guys have any conspiracy theories, send them our way.
Yes, please. And if you know anybody that worked at the Denver airport that has stories, please.
Oh my God, yeah, send them
reach out.
Us. That would be amazing.
I would love to hear about. Love to hear about stories. So
yeah, that would be so cool. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that's all.
Okay. Well, toodles.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Okay. Bye.